what inspired us to develop sleep analysis AI technology is a belief that understanding sleep is the first step to improving the quality of life. However, understanding sleep itself is really hard and complex task. Conventionally, many people should visit hospital to understand their sleep, and they should take the exam, which is called polysomnography, and it takes really expensive cost and it's time-consuming job. So we want to tackle that problem. So we try to focus on some new biometric signals, sound, which is really contain a lot of information of sleep. But sound itself is quite noisy data and it's really hard to handle. But we finally developed the AI technology, which is operate with sound. I think our approach is quite innovative and it can deliver some huge impact on sleep tech industry.
Our critical factor stand out from other competitors. I can tell about the three things. The first one is about the easy to use. As Taeyoung said, we are using sound. So what user should do is just turn on their application using mobile and just put the beside of the bed. That's all. When they sleep. So it's very easy. And when they get up, there will be an AI alarm and they can get a report. That is very easy. And the second one that I would like to say is that the outstanding technology and with a lot of the data. And we are using the sound data and it is recorded during the polysomnography is a sleep test. And the sound quality is really nice. So that's why we can make a really nice, outstanding technology. And we have a very high predictive value. And the last thing that I really want to emphasize is that we are following the flow of the real medical practice. So we are thinking about it. So when we make the technology and products, they should be used by medical professionals and the HealthTech other companies. So we are thinking about the flow of the real the medical practice. And I'm a medical doctor and I'm ENT specialist in Korea. So that's why we are thinking about a lot of things and we are discussing with the professors a lot, professors from medical school a lot. So yeah, that is the 3 points that are the critical factors.
The key lessons from Asleep development is medical validation. There are really many sleep tracker or services that can provide sleep tracking, but some of them just provide totally wrong prediction, and some of them has been validated on certain group or certain races or specific demographic group. Such sleep tracking service or sleep tracker may attain some attention from customers, but it cannot last long. So we try to continuously research on different environments, such as home environment or different hospital with different organization, and for different demographic groups, including race or age or something like that. So that can be a key part of Asleep's strengths, which makes a big difference between Asleep's product and other products.
Yep. So our AI algorithm is working using the sound as Tyler mentioned about it, and so we are just using sound. So we don't need any other the device such as the $300 smartwatches or the $200 links or the more than $100 any the nearable devices. So what we need is the mobile phone, because there is a microphone, so our AI algorithm can work just with the mobile phone. So everyone many people has a question about it, how we can know about the sleep really accurate without any devices. So I will talk about the breathing sound during the sleep. So in the wake time, we are active, so our breath will be very variable and it changes a lot. But when patient go sleep, and in the light sleep or deep sleep, the autonomic tone will be down. So the sleep pattern is stabilized. But in case of REM sleep, the autonomic tone is up, and also that the sleep pattern is changed. So that's why we can know about that the wake and sleep, or that the light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. That's why we can know about it. And that is very important because sleep is occurred in every day. So just using the mobile device, we can know everyday sleep very easy. But you know that I cannot sleep with the smartwatch's ring. But I can sleep just the mobile device beside of the bed, and that's very important to sleep because see that YouTube or that Facebook and other things that people sleep. So that's why, yeah, my mobile device always beside the bed. So that's why it's very important. And also that our mobile application is on the market. So yeah, we can search it, right?
Right. Our application is already on App Store and Android both, so you can download it and test to track your sleep.
Yeah, name is a sleep routine.
Right.
So interoperability between the healthcare system, we can think about it, how the technology can go into the healthcare system. So what we think is that we have to follow the flow of the real medical practice. So when it comes to the sleep tech and the sleep medicine, the polysomnography data and the sleep diary is very important to how to use from the medical institutions and other healthcare tech companies. So the result is based on like that. So for example, that there is a Apple is the unit of the sleep, and is 30 seconds from the polysomnography. So we follow that rule, and also we follow that terminology from the AASM or other global the medical the organizations. So yeah, we are following that. So it will help us to follow that good interoperability, and we have enough technology and the engineers to follow the interoperability in the future.
If we can start from scratch to develop our product, I think we can introduce some feature a bit earlier, which is directly related to the improving the sleep quality. But we knows that validating AI model, it takes some time, and it's really crucial for our business model. So I think even if we can go back to the start time, and if we can develop from scratch, it would not that different from current status. But in terms of data flow and data interoperability, actually we couldn't think about that so much. So maybe we can consider about some that interoperability between different organization and institution and data types, so we can collect data more in smarter way.
So our technology can improve the medical practice in a various way. The first one is we can do a screening for the sleep disorders like insomnia and obstructive sleep apnea. So in case of the insomnia, that we have to get objective data from the patient side. But it's very hard to use the sleep diary or other things. But our mobile application is very easy to use. So what they do is just put the mobile device just beside the bed, and then the data will be collected. And in case of the sleep apnea, we can get a data about the breath instability, and also it is validated from the clinically. So yeah, we can screen about the sleep apnea or hypopnea. And then also the second thing that we can evaluate the treatment about the insomnia and the sleep apnea. After the treatment, it is very hard to know about the efficiency, the result of the treatment. But using our mobile device, and we can evaluate the treatment in their home setting. And the last thing that I would like to emphasize is that automated sleep diary. So if patients send their UUID from the mobile device, the medical professionals and doctors can know about, can make the report about the sleep diary for 2 weeks. And we are launching that one in HIMSS and hope that they will be help a lot to the medical doctors and the medical institutions. So to adapt into the US market, the most important thing is that we have to evaluate the AI prediction rate in the US population. So we are already starting the clinical trials with the medical institutes in US, even that our AI technology is validated by the open data set from the Caucasians and the other races than other than Asians. So that is one thing that we are now doing. And the second thing is that we are preparing the FDA approval for the diagnosing sleep apnea. And because if our device is classified into the medical device, we have to get a clearance from the FDA. So that's what we are now doing.
One of the biggest concerns when we decided to use a sound as an input of AI was the data privacy. As you can expect, sound can contain some sensitive conversation or personal voice or other privacy information. But that's why we do not transfer the audio data into our server. Instead, we convert that audio sound into different type of data, which is called mass spectrogram, and this is a form of image. And this conversion process is not reversible, so restoration of personal information from audio is not possible at all.
So I would like to tell about two things for our future innovation in SleepTech. The one thing is that we will follow the flow of the real medical practice in the future also. Because I would like to say about the digital therapeutics market for now, and also the digital healthcare. Some services in some countries are hard to use. Actually, I try to use digital therapeutics, but it's too hard and to follow everything, and so there's a low retention, and nobody will use in the future. But so what we have to think is that we have to follow the real flow. So if our technique can go into the real medical practice, doctors will use and patients will use, and also it should be easy to use. And the second one is we have to think about it. We have to know about the limitation of the AI. So our technology is made from the medical institutions, but we have to think about the home setting also. There are a lot of the variability we have to think, because people sleep with it. If there is a sleep partner, people will sleep two people, not one people. But in the medical setting, there's one person sleep in a really quiet the test room. So we are now validating our AI algorithm with the setting of the two, with a sleep partner and with a pet, and also with the noisy in a home setting. So we are already finished the clinical trial in a home setting, and we validated it, and also we have a plan to validate our AI algorithm in various settings in a real world setting.
For better patient outcomes, we are considering some flow that is our service can be integrated into the medical procedure. For example, we are developing the automated sleep diary, what Younghoon mentioned just before. At the same time, we are exploring a way for it to be used without any issues such as personal information. Furthermore, we are keep studying and keep complying the regulations such as HIPAA or GDPR to avoiding the patient personal information privacy issue.